This is a no bullshit, realistic guide with no promotional rubbish attached to it on how to get into the best shape of your life and stay like that. I can say this because I've been through the journey and I want to share the key habits to sustain a healthy and fit body. I started to weight train on and off for 10 years, but I really started taking it seriously in 2021 for the last 3 years with similar goals to you guys. I want to help you guys get into the best shape of your life because it's amazing how it has helped me a lot, not just physically, but most importantly, mentally. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you're a young male who wants to boost their confidence by achieving a toned, muscular body. The age range you are is between your teen years from 13 to 40. I was 39 when I started taking my fitness seriously, and at 40 when I got into the best shape of my life. But age is just a number, as we know. From my journey with R&T Fitness, there were 5 non-negotiables that were instilled into me from my coach, which I still carry on today. These are 10k steps of any kind of enjoyable activity, follow a healthy nutrition plan, weight or any kind of resistance training 3 times a week, drink 3-4 litres of water a day, sleep 7 to 8 hours. When weight training, remember, in order to build muscle, you need to put it under extreme stress, then rebuild by eating enough protein, as the famous Dorian Yates says. One set at extreme intensity does the muscle building job. It must be stressed that the one final all-out set I do takes me to the very limit of my capabilities. So I would do one set as a warm-up, then go all out on the second. If you feel you can attempt a third, then you didn't push hard enough on your previous set, so you have to rest and go again. You also need to keep a diary of your workouts and progressively overload your weight on your indicator lifts. So for example, for me, my indicator lifts, my main lifts are RDLs, hack squat, incline Smith's press, leg press and machine shoulder press. I write my progression down every week. If I'm not increasing my weight or reps each month, then I'm not progressing. Remember, if you're lifting the same weight as last year, chances are you're going to look the same. Now, thanks to YouTube, there are millions of videos out there on real science-based training and nutrition. Just be careful of the information you digest, as there are also scams out there. Forget about the 12-week body. These programs don't last and won't sustain you for the long road. Instead, find videos on creating good habits and sustaining a well-balanced lifestyle for life. This way, you'll be able to enjoy foods you like as well as being in shape. The long road will teach you how to control and sustain the physique you want. I do recommend a coach, as it has helped me a lot, but if you're a type of person who is self-motivated and disciplined most of the time, then you can do it yourself. I just found my discipline got better when I had a coach, and then I left my coach because those systems and good habits were solidified in my daily life so that I could sustain my new lifestyle myself. I will show you a typical workout routine for me with a 3-day split with a mix of push and pull exercises. You can use these or find your own exercises. Just remember, you want to find exercises that you enjoy, as this will keep you consistent. And as you know, consistency is key. Nutrition. Just remember, with your macros, protein, carbs and fats, you just want to make sure you're hitting your proteins for your size and your height. There's plenty of calculators out there on the internet by typing in your height, weight, activity level and age and gender. Fats and carbs you can decide. Some people are suited to higher fat diet, some people are suited to higher carb diet. So you decide on that. But the main thing is you're hitting your proteins every day. Now, from my experience, when I got shredded, I stuck to a solid meal plan given to me by my coach. I'm a creature of habit. I had full faith in my coach, so I listened to exactly what he said because he had an awesome body too. So I thought he must be doing something right, and the results showed. But not everybody is the same. Not everybody wants to measure their food. I would say if you're first starting off in a fat loss program, then measure what's going in your body and stay consistent with it, so you know exactly what's working. If you don't know how much you're eating, you won't be able to keep track of your weight. If you don't want to measure your food, then you can find out from a calorie calculator your maintenance calories and work from that. And from there, if you want to add weight, you go in a calorie surplus. If you want to lose weight or fat loss, in a calorie deficit. In either case, I found that weighing yourself every day will help you keep track of your average weight each week. Taking front side back pics and measuring your waist once a week will also show progress. For example, if you want to add weight, find your maintenance and add 500 calories to it. Then monitor your progress during the week. If you're putting too much weight on too quickly, cut 10% of your calories. If you're putting weight too slowly, add 10% and just track like that. And find a sweet spot that you like on how much you want to gain weight every week. For me, it was normally 1 kilo a month. If you want to lose weight, find your maintenance calories, cut 500 calories from there. If you're losing too slow, then cut your calories by 10%. If you're losing too fast, you want to up your calories by 10%. You don't want to lose fat too quickly because you could risk losing muscle. Now, when it comes to supplements, you don't need a lot of supplements. What I take is multivitamins, vitamin D3, creatine, protein powder, and turmeric capsules. As for training, find out what suits you. Morning training, evening training, You decide. Everyone's different. Some people like to do it in the morning, get it out of the way. Some people do it midday or in the evening. Personally, for me, I do it in the afternoons around 3-4 o'clock. Cardio. Think of your whole blood flow system through your body as water being pushed through these tunnels. All your arteries, veins and capillaries are being flushed with blood when the heart rate is being increased. That's why research has found HIIT training to be so effective. At least twice a week, really max out on those short exercises and get your heart rate up. This could be 30-second interval sprints, burpees, mountain climbers, but do these maxed out. We all know nutrition is key and calorie deficit is key to losing fat with resistance training. Cardio only plays a little part in aiding the deficit. For example, I did no cardio for 6 months of my transformation. It was following my nutrition plan and staying in a deficit. The only cardio, if you can call it that, was my 10k steps of walking every day. The reason this was emphasized so much is because walking is less stressful to the joints. My recovery was quicker when I would weight train. The extra cardio sessions only kicked in when I booked my photo shoot to lose more fat leading up to the shoot date. And this was for the last 3 months to expend as much calories as I can while being more in a calorie deficit as well. As for cardio, skipping worked a lot for me as I used to do it in boxing when I used to live in the States, and I kept a habit of skipping. I enjoy it, it's not boring to me, and it has great benefits for the heart. Remember, your heart is a muscle too, and you'll often see a lot of boxers skip. Hey guys, I just wanted to end off with something positive for you guys, and it's a famous quote that I like. But before I do that, I just wanted to say that, we often compare ourselves to others, not just in fitness, but all walks of life. Even when I was young, I used to compare my work as an animator to other animators. But as time went on, I realized you just have to be content and focus on where you want to improve. Build yourself, compete with yourself, and over time, you will improve with the right guidance. I knew I needed a coach, someone who has walked the path in both fitness and animation. So that's what I did. Be honest with yourself and ask yourself brutal questions. What do you want? Where do you want to be in the next 5 years or 10 years? What do you want for your life? I want to end this video with one of my favorite quotes from American poet Max Ehrmann. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. I wish you joy and happiness in your journey. Take it easy, guys.